The Dominion had conquered 10,000 worlds using the same simple method. Capture a leader, break them in the neural agony chamber, broadcast their surrender. No species had ever lasted more than one cycle. Most begged for mercy within minutes. Then they captured Colonel Jim Harrison of Earth Defense Command. "Prepare the chamber," ordered Interrogator Prime Zexval, his chitinous form clicking with anticipation. "Maximum setting. The humans' government will capitulate within the hour." His assistant, Vortek, hesitated. "Sir, Earth is classified as a Class 15 Deathworld. Perhaps we should. All the more reason to break him quickly. Pain is universal." They dragged Jim into the chamber. A crystalline room lined with neural transmitters designed to stimulate every pain receptor simultaneously. The technology was perfect, having been refined over millennia of conquest. "Any last words, human?" Zexval sneered. Jim looked around the chamber with interest. "Yeah. Is that a Series 7 neural oscillator? Haven't seen one of those in years." Zexval blinked. "You recognize our technology?" "Sure. We reverse-engineered something similar from a crashed Andromedan probe. Turns out if you reverse the polarity and add a dampening field, it makes a great deep-tissue massager." "Activate the chamber," Zexval roared. The neural transmitters hummed to life. Energy coursed through Jim's body. He grimaced, then relaxed. "Oh, that's nice," he sighed. "Little to the left, though. I've got this knot in my shoulder from sleeping wrong on the transport ship." The operators stared at their readings in confusion. Every display showed maximum output. The human should be screaming in agony. Instead, he was stretching like a cat in sunlight. "Increase power," Zexval commanded. "Sir, we're already at 200% capacity. Any more and—" "Do it." The lights dimmed as the chamber drew emergency power. Jim's eyes widened. "Ooh, that's got some kick. Reminds me of physical therapy after I broke my back rock climbing." "Hey, is that supposed to be smoking?" One of the neural transmitters was indeed smoking. Then it sparked. Then it caught fire. "Shut it down," Zexval ordered. Nothing happened. The controls were frozen. "Yeah, you overloaded the feedback circuits," Jim said helpfully. "Common mistake. You need better surge protectors. Mind if I take a look?" You want to fix the torture chamber that's currently torturing you?" "Well, torture is a strong word. More like aggressive acupuncture. But this thing's gonna blow if you don't vent the excess charge soon. Could take out half the ship." Vortek was already unlocking the restraints. Jim immediately went to the control panel, pulling it open with his bare hands. "See, here's your problem," he said, elbow deep in alien circuitry. "You're running everything through a single converter. On Earth, we learned to compartmentalize our pain response systems. Neural pathway redundancy. Otherwise, how would we function with migraines, broken bones, and food poisoning at the same time?" He yanked out a smoking component. "Pass me that coupling?" "No, the blue one." "Thanks." Zexval watched in horror as his prisoner cheerfully repaired the device meant to break him. "How are you not in agony?" "Oh, I am," Jim said casually, replacing a fried circuit. "This hurts like hell. But you grow up on Earth, you learn the difference between hurts and stops you. This is maybe a 6 out of 10? I've had worse toothaches." "Toothaches?" "Yeah, exposed nerve, no dental coverage. Lasted 3 weeks before I could afford treatment. Now that was torture." He closed the panel. "There. Should work now. Though honestly, your whole setup is inefficient." "Inefficient?" Vortek asked despite himself. "You're brute forcing it. Just throwing energy at the nervous system. Human bodies are weird, we can adapt to constant pain pretty quick. You want to really mess with someone? Randomize it. Unpredictable intervals. Different intensities. Maybe throw in some false sensations. Our brains hate inconsistency way more than simple pain." He sketched quick modifications on a nearby screen. "See? This configuration would be way more effective. Though still wouldn't work great on humans. We're kind of broken that way." Zexval stared at the helpful diagram explaining how to torture humans more effectively. Drawn by a human currently in a torture chamber. "You're insane," the interrogator whispered. "Nah," Jim shrugged. "Just practical. Pain's just another problem to solve. Speaking of which, you guys got any coffee? The adrenaline's wearing off and I'm getting a caffeine headache." Now those are genuinely unbearable. 2 hours later, the Dominion formally apologized to Earth and classified it as do not invade. Inhabitants helpful but deeply disturbing. Jim got his coffee.